My name is Eric Smith. I'm an architect, and for most of my career, I've built traditional homes based on classical design principles. Today I'd like to share with you something a little bit different. This contemporary writer's studio purpose-built for the pursuit of poetry. I believe that every home tells a story. The story of this home begins right here in the backwoods of southern Connecticut. It was while walking through these woods that my client began to reflect on his boyhood fascination with Thoreau's cabin. He asked me to design a place inspired by Thoreau's cabin. Not a replication, but a reinterpretation of it. A place of solitude, solace, and the pursuit of art. Approaching head-on like this, one only sees walls of layered stone, in many ways as impenetrable as a blank sheet of paper. I wanted the design of this building to actually represent the creative process of an artist. That begins with this entry portal. It's not unlike any choice that an artist makes, whether they're going to start the process or not. One has to choose to enter. Now for the real surprise. As you enter, on either side are bookshelves filled with books of poetry. It's as if there are thousands of words cheering you on. So the bookcases and the other built-ins that we have here have been pulled away from the building, almost as if floating within this stone enclosure. The space compresses with a lower ceiling height. I did this as a transition from the exterior scale of the trees and nature to a more human scale of this retreat. You'll also notice that we brought the exterior stone walls inside, giving a sense of permanence, of solidness. The floor and ceilings are fumed American white oak, straight-grained, as if right off the sawyer's mill. So as you look at the details, the craftsmanship is self-evident. What appears simple is masterly. So the client wanted this building to function as a home. This kitchen was laid out somewhat like a ship's galley. We have a built-in refrigerator, cabinet, concealed cabinets up above. And this countertop is actually from a 200-year-old oak tree. We kept the live edge to kind of speak back to the nature of oak, both in its milled form and its natured form. And as far as getting to the exterior for more ventilation, this piece of glass slides back into the stone wall. In fact, all of the glass walls slide open. It's something that beckons you through the house from the moment you step in. But for protection, we're able to also have the oak panel that we saw at the front door returns and can slide back and across, closing off the opening. When it's time for a nap or a little recharge, we built in this berth. Below what looks like a regular counter and cabinet, there's actually a pull-out bed to recharge. All of this floats within the stone enclosure. And speaking of floating, that's exactly what I wanted this writer's room to feel like. It's cantilevered out over the stream bed, and it floats amongst the trees, almost as if we're a tree dweller. In this three-sided writer's room, at the two ends there are two symmetrical balconies. Sliding glass opens so that you can step out and back into the nature that you left at the entry portal. Every writer obviously needs a good writing desk. And we custom built this desk inspired by the chair I'm sitting in, which was a Sam Maloof chair. And there's nothing better than a comfortable chair when you're working hard over your desk on your next poem. But the real focal point of this structure is this piece of glass. The main piece of glass in this writer's studio measures 16 feet long and weighs over 2,000 pounds. And the amazing view, 360 degrees, that we're able to see out into nature. The space itself is focused opposite the bed to a large rock, which we affectionately call the writer's rock as opposed to a writer's block. Other than the treetops, this is the highest point around. So it was obvious that we had to create this rooftop terrace to take advantage of this place. Small in size, yet expansive in experience, this studio, in its very essentialism, suggests with thoughtful design, we can live creatively and comfortably in sync with the nature around us. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for watching. Like what you see on the show? Well, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We have so many more beautiful homes to share. It's all about love. Share these homes, you know?